We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. J.D. Martinez, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 6-10.
Pitch on the way. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Benintendi swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Pillar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. he's going to attack this hitter.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And that's the second out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in. Sweltering heat out there, and you got to find a way to lock in. That's certainly what he's done over the last.
Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Chavis, a native of Georgia. He's a second-year big leaguer. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Called strike two. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitch. As a lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball, 93 to 96 miles an hour, a good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Standing in, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lays off 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss for strike one. But for all his success at the plate, his average over the last 10 isn't above the Mendoza line even. Perhaps a slight cause for concern.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. Fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Now another 2-2. This one's down to third. Devers has it, and there's one down now. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. And he fouls this one off. One out and a runner on second base. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. They'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And while he's been one of the best at the plate all year, his recent numbers have brought him back down to earth.
Yeah, he's running into 100, and that's nothing to shake a stick at. Most guys would...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Tampa. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's low. Ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses low and away, ball one.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Nobody out, runner on first. A bouncer up the middle. Adames scoops it up to second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays nothing. Striding into the box, Brandon Lau. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Rodriguez has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. From the stretch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is right there, one down.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Gloved by Bogaerts. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Rays held in check here. They trail things here 2-0.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Now here's the pitch. Kevin Pillar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. 1-1. As we mentioned, he's been one of the league's best with the bat, but his recent results have been a little uncharacteristic. Nothing too serious, but over the last 10 games, he has seen some of his least productive at-bats for him so far this year.
Yeah, the last 10 games, he's certainly treading water right now. But if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, the track record says he's going to get hot again. And when he does, watch out.
Line towards center field. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out. So with one away now, time for a check of the standings as you see that these guys find themselves 4.5 games back in the division race entering play. One gone here in the Boston third. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he misses there. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Splitter. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready now, Manuel Margot, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Manuel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Margot.
Runs up and gets this one down. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Standing in, Michael Perez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up. Pedroia is calling for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next will be Willy Adames. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here it comes.
Yeah.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 38th home run of the season for him, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Look out, 2-0 now. On the ground up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate, Dustin Pedroia, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set and the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 0-1 pitch. And Pedroia behind it a bit as he grounds this one to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Peter Fairbanks answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Peter Fairbanks.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Margot is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox lead it 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Brandon Lau, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
1 out, nobody on.
Well,
now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world, pitcher, than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the 1st out of the inning. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. J.D. Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
In there, and it's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
Ready once again, Michael Chavis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
And leading up for the
Bottom of
Rays,
the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And this will get to the wall over near the 322 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So striding forward now, Manuel Margot. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's by him, it's 0-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Michael Perez. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Pedroia onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jose Martinez.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers, and that is 27 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Margot. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
At the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Here it comes on 0-2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Colin Poche gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kevin.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air out to center field.
Margot's under it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Now the 1-0.
No, that's low.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Martinez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Boston's out in front, 9-1. Striding in once again, Willie Adames. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Pilar. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Men on third with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail big. It's 9-1. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
Stepping up now, Michael Chavis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Heath Hembree gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Heath Hembree.
Settling in now, Nate Lowe. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Nate Lowe.
From the stretch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Bradley. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Now a ball lined to the left side. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 9-2 contest.
Boy, D-Rose, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 7.
Ready for another chance? Michael Perez, a fly out and a single for him so far. From the stretch.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
In now, Willie Adames. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox on top, 9-2. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Pedroia waiting, the 1-0.
Nope, at the ball.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
Hey!
Nobody out, runner on first. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Margot's on the move.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Adames is there. And that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Colin McHugh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Austin Meadows.
Austin Meadows.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball,
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in now, Brandon Lau. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Chaz Rowe enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Perez recovers. Throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. On he pops it up. Diaz in foul ground, and this will land foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a liner. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
At the plate now, Michael Chavis,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate of crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Rafael Devers, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Pitch popped straight up. Rowe will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 12, the Rays 2. Stepping into the box, Nate Lowe, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
So now to the plate, Michael Perez. He swings and grounds it to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. He's got it, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eduardo Rodriguez hangs win number 11 on his line. Yonny Chirinos couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.